Now we're moving into the part where we talk about motivation. How do you motivate the people in your organizations? Well, this relationship can be defined in terms of effort, reward, bargain. What do I get as a reward for the effort that I put in your company? So that could be a bundle of returns offered in exchange for a cluster of employee contributions, something that you get back since you contributed to something in the company. We can classify this as either intrinsic, that is internally driven. It could be work satisfaction, self-actualization, pride in job or company, or other things. Or it could be extrinsic, external. You get money, or you get shares, or you get something. It's not something that you fulfill from within, that would be intrinsic. It is something that you get external, something that you can kind of get as a reward. You can also classify it as relational, communal, where you kind of feel like, okay, this is a relationship between me and the community or the environment, and I want to contribute to the good of the environment or the good of the community, and therefore I'm motivated to do whatever it is that this company is doing and that I'm employed to do. It could be relational, individual. It could be learning and development opportunities. I learn, I develop, I feel that I am achieving new things and that is fun for me. Therefore, I'm motivated. It could be individual or individual transactional. That is pay, shares, etc. And that is as the extrinsic motivation that I described before. It can be communal transactional. You get pensions, holidays, perks. That is also extrinsic motivation. So here you have two extrinsic motivations. And here we have two intrinsic motivations. And a general guide, just a few, not that rocket sciencey tips to motivate people. Understand their personal drives. Actually listen to them. What do they want? What do they hope to achieve? And express appreciation. It might do a lot of change. If people feel appreciated, that might do more than them having a few extra thousand kronor in salary. Set goals and help people reach their goals. And give them feedback. Not just negative and not just positive. Both. And constructive feedback so that they can develop and build up on that. Just you taking the time to give feedback is a sign of appreciation, is a sign of you kind of investing in them and helping them to develop. So that is very good. And it also helps you have more advanced people in your organization. You help them learn when you give them feedback. And offer them support. Is there anything I can do to help you reach the goals that you have, or the goals that you have personally that you want to achieve? And for rudimentary tasks, rewards, monetary rewards, could be good. But then for advanced tasks, it's better with these kind of intrinsic rewards. As you will see in a TED Talk that I will ask you to listen to in the end of my section of the motivation lecture. Now we're going to talk about motivation for innovation within organizations, because that is what we're talking about now. We're talking about R&D, research and development, and that would be development of innovation. So what do we know about ordinary business practices? Well, we know that they are usually routine and somewhat predictable. And we know that motivation might be bringing part of a team and job satisfaction, etc., that we have talked about. And rewards, I give you a task and pay you for success. That could be one of the ways that it's often practiced, actually. Now we should think about why this approach might not work for the innovation activities. There are a few reasons for this. So motivation for innovation within organizations. What do we know about innovation? We know that they are not routine and they are unpredictable. Innovation is the result of learning through the exploration of untested approaches that are likely to fail. You need to try out a few things before you get something that works. And you need to be able to be creative and to actually do things that does not turn out to be anything. So what might an innovation reward system look like then? There should be some kind of tolerance for early failure, because you need to be able to fail in the end in order to come up with that one good idea. There should be reward for long-term success instead of just short-term, and a commitment to a long-term incentive plan. Timely feedback, so that you know, okay, are we on the right track? How can we improve this? This might not work, then we can start with something else. Feedback needs to be kind of right now in the process, not in the end of the year or something like that. And there should be some kind of purpose. Why are we doing this? Give purpose to the people that are involved, and because that can keep them motivated to find some solution to whatever problem it is that you're trying to solve. And autonomy, to make them feel like, okay, we trust you. You try out this and you might be able to do something that goes wrong or something that goes well, but we think that you can handle it. And may help people achieve mastery. Help them become experts, help them evolve, and challenge them so that they evolve. There are different motivations and rewards, and motivation might therefore need to be greater when you work in innovation teams. And being part of the winning team, personal satisfaction could be that. It could be contracts, like you get tenure or long-term rather than short-term employment contract, something like that. And reward should be for exploration rather than exploitation, according to Manso 2011. So kind of finding new things than just looking at, okay, what is out there already that we can use. I touch upon autonomy, mastery, and purpose, and you will look at a TED Talk now that talks about these three things in relation to motivation.